I think this is mentioned that Air is definitely a water company, which is very confusing to us English speakers. So, Mohd Yaman holds an ordinary degree, an ordinary national diploma in technology and engineering from Oldham College in England, and graduated from the University of Sussex in 1982 with a BSc in structural engineering. He has 29 years of working experience involving engineering and environmental consultancy and project construction management, property development and infrastructure utility construction and management. Prior to joining Syarikat as General Manager of Water Quality Division in 2007, he had held various senior positions in private organisations and public listed companies, the latest being the construction manager for Jeddah Sewer Network Project with WWE Holdings Berhad. So I'd like to ask you to join me in welcoming Yaman, Mr. Smiley. Always got a smile on his face. Back on the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Keith Russell. Firstly, I'm from Syarikat Bekalan Air Selangor. And Syarikat is short for Syarikat Bekalan Air Selangor. And it means that we are the water distribution company in the state of Selangor in Malaysia. And Syarikat actually, in Malay, it means very good or congratulations in that context, Syarikat. Collections and debt recovery framework for the water utility industry. This is a bit different from most of the presentation. It's mostly the other presentation covers electricity. So I'm the one part out in water utility company. I will talk about first how I will introduce Syarikat, what Syarikat is all about. Then I'll explain to you on the present framework, the framework that we have to work within in doing our operations. Then our existing facilities and our customer touch points. Then how we enhance customer experience in helping our collection and debt recovery. And I will also present a summary of our Syarikat performance records and results. And after that, questions, and after that, I would like to take any questions that you might want to ask. Okay, Syarikat is actually a concession company. You were given a concession to manage the distribution of water by the state government and the federal government. Syarikat concession agreement privatizations effective of 1st of January 2005. The concession period is for 30 years. And the shareholders of Syarikat, puncaknya Holding Berhad with 70% equity. The Selangor state government, through their subsidiary, KDEB 15% and KPS, Kumpulan Perasaan Selangor 50%, so they have 30% equity. And of course the federal government, they have one share, which is one golden share. Which means one golden share is, even though they don't get any profit from it, but their say is 100% say. Yeah? It's one golden share, special share. Okay, for the agreement, we have to take over all the existing staff at that time. It was a corporatized body. Perbadanan Urus Air Selangor PUAS. We have to absorb all the existing workers. And the regulatory body, I can see it's blocking. Anyway, it's something like that. Our regulatory body is the Ministry of Energy, Greater Energy and Water, through SPAN, which is National Water Commission, National Water Services Commission, SPAN or SPAN, Syarikat Permintaan Air Negara. And they are our regulatory body. They monitor us. And then our services and operations is the consumers in Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya, the federal direction of Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya. And the plant plant operator. The plant operator are the water treatment plant operators. We have 3 in Selangor: Puncak Niaga, Sdn Bhd, Splash, and Abbas. They supply the water and we purchase the water from them and we distribute to the consumers. And they also be monitored. The body are also spanned, and the state government through their water resources. And when the concession agreement was given to us, we have to take the existing agreement between these plant operators and the state government was novated to us. And we have to pick up all the agreement that was agreed before, especially with regards to the pricing regime and other conditions. Okay, and so this is a summary of what we are. This is the state of Selangor, Malaysia. Area of 8,250 square kilometers, with a population of about 8 million now. And concession period for 30 years will end in 31st December 2034. And we have to carry out our supply, 100% service covering the area, urban area, and 99% covering rural areas. At the moment, we have about 1.8 million consumers account. So within Selangor, we have 10 districts. Yeah? And this is our responsibilities. The river resources is under the authority of the state government. And then the treatment plant will be under the water treatment plant operators. And our responsibility will start after the park meter, that is after the balancing reservoir. And from there, we manage the distribution of water. We have our service reservoir, and until up to the meter of the consumers. Any piping after the meter will be the responsibility of the consumers. And we are governed by the concession agreement. Basically, we have mandatory level of services, especially treated water quality must comply to the national standard of drinking water issued by the Ministry of Health, which is based on the recommendation of WHO, World Health Organization. We have to maintain liquid pressure for rural areas. It must be at least 10 meter height, and urban must be at least 22 meter. Water supply coverage must be 100%, and non-urban at least 98% by 2010. By the moment it's already 99%. And then also regarding the quantity and interruption of supply. Response to unscheduled interruption, I'm not going to details, but this is covered under the ministry level service. Have notice for scheduled interruptions, provision of relief water supplies, emergency response plan, and improvement to the existing distribution system. And also our client charter. There are about 40 client charter, and this is the one that's directly involved with billing and recovery will be monthly water billing, reconnection of supply, in terms of the reconnection of supply, inquiries and service counter response by PUSPEL, our customer service center, itu PUSPEL Pusat Perkhidmatan Pelanggan, and of course the retail consumers deposit. And the client charter with respect to billing recovery, installation of new meters must be within 3 working days after all the documentation is completed and approved. Water bill will be issued on a monthly basis. We still practice spot billing. Reconnection for disconnected water supply must be within the same day. This is a problem. Sometimes when the consumer paid at 11 p.m. at night through internet banking or whatever, then we have to rush it to install it before 12. And this is some we cannot comply because it's too short notice sometimes. It should have been within 24 hours, but it was termed as within the same day. So we have to work until for customer service, we have to wait until 12 o'clock to receive any information on the prepayment of the payment of the outstanding bills. And then consumer deposit within 3 weeks when all the supporting documents, we have to return the consumer deposit within 3 weeks. Okay, this is the present framework that we have to work within. We have our Water Service Industry Act 2006. WASIA, this is issued by SPAN, by the federal government. It came into effect 1st of January 2008. Yeah? It covers the agreement. We have to have an agreement. The consumer will have to have an agreement with us. And then we have to deal reasonably with consumers, address consumer complaints. Section 37.2 deals with if the supply of water has been previously disconnected, water supply has been disconnected, we have the authority to disconnect. And then regarding rates, the rates have to be approved by the minister, the rate charges and deposits, because we are a monopoly in that particular state. Yeah? Prescribed rates and charges. Service licensee may demand, collect and retain prescribed rate and charges in respect of the supply of water and other services. And then power to require deposit and the recovery of money due. We have also this stated by the law that the consumer have to pay within 30 days. For that, we will give them a notice within for 42 weeks notice for the recovery, and if it's still not settled, then we have other means. We have means of disconnection of water supply. So disconnection of water supply. So I said, if the consumer fails to settle the amount for the water supply within 30 days from the presentation of the bills, then we can use section 89. 1, disconnection of water supply. Say, but of course we have to give a written notice. We have to give a written notice to rectify the default within 40 days. So if we then same thing. Now, also it's illegal to have an unlawful connection of water supply. This is also the law that we abide with. That this is help us. Sometimes when we disconnect the water, they will do some illegal connection. Because this is quite easy actually, in the water industry, it's quite easy for any consumers to have made an illegal supply. If we remove the meter, they will just connect using a short piece. Yeah? So no person of the licensee shall make any connection. When a service water pipe to any premises have been unlawfully connected, it is assumed, it can be presumed until the contrary is proved, that it was done by the owner of the premises. Yeah? That is the law saying that. So it is the responsibility of the owner to ensure that there is no illegal supply at their premises. And if they are liable to fine not exceeding 100,000 ringgit, equivalent to about up to $3, about 33,000 US, and imprisonment for term not exceeding 1 year, or both. Yeah. Okay, the operation in Sabah are carried out by these three departments: Billing and Recovery Department, BNR, we call it, Legal and Enforcement Department, and of course, my department, Customer Service Department, or PUSPAN. Okay, these are our customer touch points and present facilities. We have monthly spot billing. We have 1.8 million accounts. We have about 300 meter readers. So the average monthly reading to be carried out by the meter readers is 5,000 to 6,000 accounts. Incentive we give to the readers. If they exceed 3,000 accounts, we give them incentives. After we provide travel allowance. And then we have electromagnetic meters and automatic meter reading for large consumers. And the scheduled replacement of consumer meters, 7 years old. These meters, we receive feedback from consumers when we actually change the meter. They say that the meter is fast, the new meter is very fast. Of course, we have a means of testing it. If the customer is not happy, we can pay a certain amount of money for it to be tested. If something wrong with the meter, then there will be no charge. Of course, with these new meters, we add additional digit. That's why the consumer thinks that it's faster. This is the additional digit to be more accurate and also to detect any small leak in the system after the meter. If there's a leak, then the digit will show because it will be a faster, it will be an extra digit. Collection facilities. We have counter service at each district. We have 10 districts in Selangor. And we are governed by our client charter that the consumer must not wait more than 15 minutes. This is the obligation that we have to provide to our customers and consumers. We have collection agencies, so the number of agents, bank and financial institutions, and at the bank we have over-the-counter, ATM, phone banking, and there is within this is service provided by the bank. And then of course they can pay the bills and the utility providers, Tenaga Nasional Berhad, Post Malaysia, and Telecom. Then of course the local authority office, that is the local council. Yeah? And we also have unofficial collection agencies. This is by the unofficial, meaning it's not recognized by us, but they provide this service to the people. With a small fee, they will pay the bills on their behalf. But if there is any inaccuracy or any fraud, then we will not take responsibility. But this is just for people are being very smart and being creative to make extra money. We have internet banking, instant instruction for credit card orders, online billing inquiries. Okay, other collection facilities. Okay, bulk payment system for government agencies. This is very useful for us. Uploading billing data on the collection exchange center system. And then we transmit this thing to the government application system called the server called GMAS, Government Malaysia Accounting System. And these services is given to all other utility companies. That means payment usually before month end, so it helps in our collection. And our subscribers have 40 number of agencies, and total monthly collection is 7.5 million ringgit. Yeah. And this is the facilities provided by the government, and this helps us. And another one is our own innovation. We call it EBIS system, electronic payment system for corporate clients. It's a web-based information system developed in 2005. Corporate client is more than 15 accounts. For example, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken. They have so many branches. So they centralize it, the payment centralized. Advantage of EBIS is easy, fast, keep record for analysis, secure, paperless, subscriber 84 clients, and collection is 4.2 million. So together with this EBIS and the government bulk payment system, is considered about 10% of our collection. Our monthly collection is about 130 million a month. A year is about more than $1 billion. Ringgit and Malaysian ringgit. This is the function of EBIS. Monthly site reading. Syarikat uploaded the data every first to the 5th of the month. Inform consumers on the availability and readiness of data. Consumer view data via internet. They review the data and verification process. Payment to Syabas. And then review payment history. This all can be done through the internet. Yeah? This is just one of our client, the supermarket. Okay, how do we recover our areas, the approach and procedures? So as I said earlier, we are allowed by the law to disconnect the water supply. If the areas exceed 30 days, written notice within 40 days will be issued. This is a written notice. A lot of consumers sometimes claim that they don't receive the notice. And for payment, for full settlement, the correction will be done on the same day. And we provide installment scheme, so there can be part payment and the rest to be paid by installment, just to help the consumers and to enhance the customer experience. Payment at all Shabas counters. The payment can be made at any of our counters or any of the payment facilities that we have provided. And we have our application system, iReconnection, i.e. if the payment is made at a different district, from where if their account resides in another district, then our application system will direct this to the particular district to instruct them to do the same day reconnection. And the consumer also can call us, our contact center, 24-hour toll-free contact center, provide us the detail. If they are paid through the internet, they provide us the detail and we can deliver the message to the particular district to do the reconnection. Same day reconnection. So okay, with continue, yeah. So we have about 102 technicians to do the disconnection and reconnection. Actually, this number is still not enough. Well, this is part of the unit in building and in billing and recovery department. CCU, the credit control units. We have charges of reconnection, disconnection, 50 ringgit. Actually, this does not cover our cost, actual cost of sending people to reconnect. And the disconnection through seals and clamp, act the meter. Yeah, act the meter. And after the disconnection, this particular unit will monitor the payment or for any illegal reconnections. Because water is necessary, people need water, sometimes they are desperate, they don't have the money or they don't have the time to get paid, they still want water, so they will revert to illegal connection. And of course, it's illegal. We will monitor this, and we have our legal and enforcement department, will also monitor and receive any reports. And heavy penalties for water theft under the law. But actually, still this is for any to enforce this is a bit difficult at the moment because the SPAN, the regulatory body have to be present, and still at the moment they don't have enough personnel. So to follow us to observe the illegal disconnection, this is the proof that we have to provide. They must be present, so it's not easy at the moment. And this have any illegal discussion sometimes will be published in the media, so just to let people know that it's still illegal. Okay, now what happens if they don't pay us after 3 months? After 3 months of the non-settlement, the account will be terminated. That means will be terminated, and they have to open a new account if they want to reconnect the supply. And of course, the account holder will be blacklisted. Amount due will be deducted from the deposit, yeah? And the deposit is something that will depend. It's usually we put a deposit of about 2 months consumption. We will estimate the 2 month consumption and we put that deposit amount. So for any subsequent application of water supply, new water supply agreement account that will be opened. So you have to enter the new agreement. 6 months after termination, the opening of new account will require appointment of licensed plumber. This licensed plumber is to validate the serviceability of the meter stand. Because usually after 6 months, there's something wrong with the meter stand. So the cost will have to be borne by the consumer. They have to appoint a licensed plumber to ensure that the meter stand where the meter will be installed, that is okay, that is up according to our standard. Yeah? Because it is very important to ensure the accuracy of the meter reading. Of the accuracy of the meter, it depends on the meters. It will also depend on the specification of the meter stand. And if there is no transaction after 34 months after termination, this will be classified as bad debt. And this bad debt will be handed over to our debt collectors. And how do we get this from account? We are closed. So let's say the connection only after full settlement, or if they have an agreement of installment payment. A new previous ownership. If there is a new ownership, the owner cannot open a new account until the old areas has been settled. So it's very important that the new owner, when there is a change of ownership, they must ensure that there is no areas of utility. And this is provided by the law. And sometimes when the property is on auction, like on auction or public auction, sometimes the new owner does not realize this, and they will complain to us, but since it is provided by the law, and the lawyer should have advised them. We have already made presentation to the bar council, to the court, to ensure that this thing is relayed to the new owner, so that they are aware of any outstanding amount from the previous owners. That means the areas is tagged to the premise, and this is allowed by the law. So they have to settle this. And the blacklisted account holders are barred from opening new account anywhere else in the state of Selangor or in Kuala Lumpur, within our jurisdiction. If they want to open any new account, they have to settle the old bills, or they can transfer the old debt into the new account. This is another way that we recover our areas, yeah, the areas. Of course, we are outsourced to agency debt collectors, yeah, and this is not cheap; it's quite expensive. About 20% or 25% they're charging us. And okay, part of the topic is enhancing customer experience. To improve the overall service of Syarikat, including collection and debt recovery, many initiatives and programs have been carried out by us. Mostly we set up a friendly customer service center in the department with a service plan for our contact center, toll free. We have our water quality improvement master plan. That means we have to improve our product to enhance the customer experience. This will help us in collecting in our collection, of course. If they are happy with our product, the consumers are happy to part with their money. Okay, direct engagement with customers through our units, customer service units. We call it Yakin and ICU. Yakin is a board where we interact directly with the domestic customers. And ICU, industrial consumer units, we deal directly with the industrial customers. And we have a quick response and resolution of unscheduled water disruption. We must respond within 30 minutes to verify whether is it a real disruption, and we have to repair it according to our client charter and mandatory level of services. Depending on the size of the pipe, minimum hours is 24 hours. But we've done it now is an average of 4 to 6 hours. I'll have to finish it by 12 at least. And of course, we establish our customer database management system. This is our Puspel customer service or logo, courteous, reliable, and committed. We have, what do I point out? I can do this. I can go. I can. How do I go to jump to my slide? Can you point it here, please? Yeah. Click on it. Thank you. Our contact center. This is set up for public customers for our feedback, for the feedback and any complaint that we have, so that we can improve our services. It's a toll free, and for call login, we have our call login system. Can you press this one, please? Yeah, thank you. No, press on it. Go further up. Yeah, there. Up there. Okay. No, that's, sorry. Go back. No. There it is, done. Can you go back on this, please? Sorry, please. This is okay. Our toll free number 1-800-885-252. We have our SMS, our email, our fax number, voice messages, walk-in letters. We have Twitter and Facebook on our social web service. Can you press on this? No. That is word by word. Press on this. Okay, never mind. Then we have our counter service. All the services like general inquiries, bill payments, new applications, and we operate every day except for Sunday and a public holiday. From 8 to 5 from Monday to Friday, 9 to 12 on Saturday. Can you press on check? On top. Yes, on top there. Yeah. Good. Thank you. And then we have customer data management system. This is our customer data repository system. And how do we enhance our product? We have a master plan to improve the water quality, implementation of various programs, schedule pipe cleaning through air scouring program, water quality monitoring. We have more than 1,000 water sampling stations throughout the state. We do it monitor every day, and we schedule monitoring to certain power areas. We monitor the water quality in the service reservoir twice a year for all the reservoir, and we also introduce cleaning program, reservoir cleaning program. If we find that the water quality is deteriorating, then we do our cleaning program before the water quality gets worse. Quick response and resolution of water quality complaints, and of course consumer awareness program by water quality. Other initiative and program like Shabas, we have our official website, checking on bills, information education, compiling recording customer database, quick response, and migration of bulk meter. It is from bulk meter, usually for apartments and condominiums. Then we will provide individual meter instead of one bulk meter to be paid by the joint management body. This is to facilitate our recovery and our collection. New future initiatives and programs, SMS reminder to consumers, upgrade your contact center installation, one-stop counter service. That means you can do any service or transaction at all our counter. Recruitment of more meter readers in anticipation of increasing accounts due to migration of bulk meter to individual domestic meters, EMR, and of course radio frequency capability domestic meters. This is under pilot trial run at several locations. This is our performance. The billing and the supply account increase due to the economic growth. It's about 3% to 4% now every year. This is the disconnection. When we did our initial in 2007, it was very high. After that, it was because of the because of this program, the need to disconnect will be reduced. collection from terminated supply and bad debts. So as you can see, there's an increase, and now there's an increase, yeah. So that means you see this is good, this is good. And this our outstanding balance also is reducing through our programs. But we like to reduce a lot better. This outstanding balance from terminated accounts and bad debts, yeah. And this is the billing. So the billing is in red, collection is in blue. Now you can see the collection exceeds the billing. That means our collection is good. It's improving. And this one is billing limited. Of course, this billing is from the previous. So of course the collection will be better than the billing. Okay, so conclusion. I will conclude my presentation. To have a winning collection and debt recovery frameworks, we cannot depend solely on the law that we find out or the agreement with the consumers. Outsourcing collection is expensive. We have to enhance the customer experience, improve service and product qualities, provide multi-channel touch points for customer interaction, convenience and flexibilities and latitude. We allow, sometimes we don't strictly follow to our procedures. We allow flexibilities and latitude like giving installments. And of course we have to make the customer aware of the importance of billing and payment. And we cannot run away from technology integrated business systems like e-billing and all these things. These things we have to look into. We have to invest a lot to improve our collections and debt recovery. So with that, I will conclude my presentations. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was an excellent comment. We're running quite a bit behind time, so I think we might just take one question while our next speaker Adnan kind of sets up. So do you have any questions for Yaman?
Do you have any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed, for your presentation. If I understand you correctly, Shabas is a consortium of private sector, right? Of private sector.
Yes,
oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you mentioned that 1% is a golden share for the government.
Yes.
How could come 1% is a golden share? How many representatives in the board of directors?
Oh, they have one representative, but like I said, they have a golden share, meaning they can override any of our decision if they don't agree with the decision.
With 1%?
Yes, it's they call it a golden share. This is the conditions for the privatization, because before this it is being run by the government, and because we are also a monopoly, they must ensure that the private sector will have the people in mind, the public in mind. So if they come up with a policy that is against the public interest, then they can override it. But so far, alhamdulillah, they don't need to exercise that one golden share, because